And hello everyone, and welcome to today's flight and Twitch stream where we're flying the VATSIM May 4th, 2018 Friday Night Ops. May the 4th be with you, and yes, there is a Star Wars theme attached to that. We're flying from Denver, Colorado to Kansas City, Missouri with the Boeing 737-900 on the VATSIM network with 170 passengers. Our cruise altitude today is 35,000 feet with an expected flight time of 1 hour 34 minutes. Looks like we're going to have a full ATC for today's flight. We filed to depart off runway 34 right on the ME's 5 departure. Current weather in Denver, winds are 062 magnetic at 7 knots, visibility 10 statute miles, few clouds at 8,000, temperature 19, dew point 1, altimeter 3026. As we can see, catering is in place, and once that's completed, we're going to go ahead and start boarding of the aircraft of passengers and luggage, and at that time we'll also call ATC to get our clearance. And for something a little different tonight, usually fly the 737-900 with winglets. We decided to go without winglets for today's flight. On the technical side of things, we're flying the PMDG 737-900 in GX. Denver scenery is by... I'm gonna say FSG, but let me double check that. Kind of questioning myself here. Let's have a look. Good thing I checked. FS Dream Team is not the scenery for Denver. It is by Flight Beam Studios, and Kansas City scenery is by Tropical Sim. Which, although it does say prepared 3D version 2, version 3, it does work fine in version 4. And of course, all the ground vehicles, etc., are by FS Dream Team GSX Ground Services. so we're going to go ahead and start our APU. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and call ATC for our clearance.
Aerospace, where there's situation advisory is approved tonight.
So Unicom United 295, good night, sir.
Denver Center, good evening. Canadian Express 001 in Denver looking for IFR clearance to Kansas City is filed.
Canadian Express 1 that's cleared to Kansas City Airport. ME5 departure, ZIRKL transition, then it's filed. Climb via the SID. Except maintain 10,000. Watch frequency 132.1, squawk 1450.
Okay, Roger. Canadian Express 1 is cleared to Kansas City via the ME5 departure flight plan route. Climb via the Star, maintain 10,000, departures with you, and squawk 1450 Canadian Express 1.
Canadian Express 1, read back correct. Call for taxi. So you wanted 34 right. I can give you 34 right or runway 8. You choice.
We'll take 34 right, Canadian Express 1.
Canadian Express 1, Roger, expect that.
Canadian Express 1, thanks.
Denver Center, good afternoon. This is United 987, flight level 370, and we just passed Tango Dollar Charlie VR.
Yeah, I take that call in, was that 1987?
Roger.
In 1987, Roger, 1453.
1453, that's not this soon.
Denver Center, UPS 601B through 8,200 for 10.
UPS 601 Heavy, Denver. Center radar contact, climb maintain 11390, turn right direct Piper.
Flight level 390 and right direct, was that Victor?
UPS 601 Heavy, right turn direct Piper.
Right turn direct to Piper for UPS 601.
And Denver Center, Canadian Express 1, sorry about that, a little bit of a brain fart. Well, we're cleared for pushback and start and just call for taxi.
Canadian Express 1, that's affirmative.
Roger, thanks.
Denver Center, being Delta 50505 on deck at Denver, request clearance to Kansas City, please.
505, Denver Center, clear to Kansas City International Airport, ME5 departure, ZIRKL transition, then is filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 132.1, squawk 1412.
Delta 505 cleared to Kansas City via the ME5 departure, ZIRKL transition, then is filed, maintain, climb via the 6 up, maintain 10,000, departure 132.1, squawk 1412.
Delta 505, read back correct, taxi, expect runway 8.
Delta 505, roger.
Delta 03, descend to maintain 9,000.
9,000, those three, that's right.
You get one heavy traffic at your 4 o'clock, 6 miles, same direction of flight, Boeing 737 at 13,000, descending down to 9,000. Delta 303, turn left heading 140.
Left 140, about 30. And that one, ready to get the mission link on board.
So I think I call it was muffled saying.
Delta 213, information link on board, very effective.
I apologize. I need that call for one more time, please.
It's Delta 213.
213, thank you. Runway 8, taxi via Lima, Mike.
Lima 9 or LN at the Lockheed Martin 213.
Denver Center, tanks 29, 5 Stanley, apart Kansas City. Canadian Express 29er, Denver Center. Customer Canadian Express 29er Heavy, Denver Center, clear to Kansas City International Airport, Heavy spot, ZIRKL transmission, and then it's found. Climb via the Civic, set maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 132.1, walk 1462. 1462 for Express 1 Heavy. Express 29er Heavy. Squawk read back correct. Call for taxi. Expect runway 8. Roger, we'll call for taxi. We'll expect 8. That's 1 Heavy. Delta 1942. Contact Minneapolis Center 134.25.
Roger, Minneapolis Center 134.25, Delta 1942 Heavy, thanks.
Denver Center, Southwest 4683 with you, flight level 350.
Southwest 4693, Denver Center, squawk 1460.
1460 in the box, 4683.
Delta 303, turn right heading 300.
Right to 300, Delta 303.
Denver Center, Canadian Express 1, ready for taxi, runway 34 right.
Canadian Express 1, runway 34 right, taxi via Charlie November.
Roger, taxi via Charlie November, Canadian Express 1.
National aircraft on the ground at Denver or inbound to Denver. Information India is now current. Denver altimeter 3027. Correction, Denver altimeter 3026. 3026, Denver altimeter. Southwest 4683, we're going to contact 6 miles north of Pageview, west on 350.
And Delta 13 is ready for immediate on-time departure.
213, 1070 runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 212.
United 50, contact unit entry 4.25.
53.25.
Rapid 303, 12 miles from Diamond, turn right heading tree 20, maintain 7,500 till fully established, cleared ILS runway 35 left approach.
Runway heading 320, maintain 7,500 until established, ILS 35 left on 303.
Descend American 3292, am I cleared to descend to flight level 250?
American 3292, descending upon discretion, maintain flight level 190, then altimeter 3027, and turn left direct a mile high via Y, that's Delta Victor Victor.
Down to flight level 190, and then Delta Victor Victor VOR for American 3292.
American 3292, clear the ILS runway 35 left approach.
Spec 35 left for American 3292.
Never said again, Express 4, regretting taxi to runway 0.
Canadian Express 4, runway 8, taxi via Mike, Denver altimeter 3026.
Via Mike, altimeter 30, Canadian Express 1.
And Center Canadian Express 1, holding short runway 34 right, ready to go.
Canadian Express 1, arm out, bags, wind 070 at 7, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Roger, we checked the winds on comments and we're clear for takeoff runway 34 right, Canadian Express 1.
Here to give you the Q&A there on taxi, but it's 2968.
Delta 213, radar contact passenger 8000, climb and maintain flight level 370.
After 370 and out of the check support, right?
Delta 303, wind 070 at 7, runway 35 left, clear to wind.
35 left, clear land, 33.
Number 413, sir, block number, please.
V1, rotate. 413, over about 0.78.
Sir, 413, thank you. American 3314, do not exceed Mach 0.78 for spacing into Kansas City.
Roger that, sir. Get to Mike 0.78 now.
And Center Canadian Express 1, airborne off runway 34 right on the ME's 5 departure.
Canadian Express 1, radar contact passenger 7100, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Roger, 350 Canadian Express 1.
Canadian Express 4, runway 8, left runway.
Roger, line up and right, runway 8, Canadian.
Denver Center, good afternoon, good evening, Xpress 7 with you, requesting an action. I have responded.
Canadian Express 7, Denver Center, cleared to Kansas City International Airport, MH5, departure, ZIRKL transmission, then a filed. Climb to the SIM, except maintain 10,000, departure MC1 tree 2.1, squawk 141 tree.
Denver Xpress 7 got cleared on the off 25 was parked via the SID, ZIRKL transition 170, squawk 0415 Xpress 7.
Canadian Express 7, negative squawk 141 tree, and also negative runway 25, expect runway 8 for departure.
So I copy runway 8 and 1413 at the box, Xpress 7.
Canadian Express 7, the rest of the repack is correct, runway 8 for taxi, call for taxi, and then altimeter 3026.
Xpress 7.
American 3292, just under wing 13,000. Again, the Denver altimeter is 3026.
13,000, 13,000 for American 290.
American Express point on it, South Calgary left for the taxi runway. Canadian Express 29er heavy runway 8 taxi via either Spirit Charlie or Alpha via Mike to runway 8.
Spirit Charlie or Alpha, Mike, runway 8.
Information, Juliet is now current, Denver altimeter 3026. Canadian Express 1, calling maintain plus 350, unrestricted under departure.
Okay, Roger, we check up to 350 Canadian Express 1.
Canadian Express 4, position and ready to go.
Canadian Express 1, Roger, expect about a 2-minute delay for spacing into Kansas City.
Roger, Canadian Express 4.
Delta 303, welcome to Denver, taxi to the ramp via Mike. You can either go into the gate via Alpha Sierra or Alpha November. Have a good night.
Thanks for via taking my house on the level to the thank you.
You're welcome. Canadian Express 4, wind 110 at 5, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Roger, copy the wind, start takeoff, on thanks, Canadian Express 4.
American 3314, resume normal speed, thank you.
Alright, well, it was a little bit, guys. 1
Pentagon Express 4, airborne question 7800.
Canadian Express 4, radar contact, on to maintain flight level 370. United 413, contact Minneapolis Center, 134.25.
3425 from there, United 413.
American 3292, turn left heading 170, that's the final.
Left heading 170, from 3290.
That you continue to send pain on 1000.
Also down on 1000, 3292.
American 3314, requesting quick step away.
American 3314, roger.
Thanks.
Denver Center, Southwest 5961, requesting IFR to Kansas City.
Southwest 5961, Denver Center, with International Airport, upon departure, ZIRKL transition, and is found. Calling via the SIM, except maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 132.1, squawk 1471.
Squawk 1471 for Southwest 5691.
Southwest 5691, your squawk read back is correct. Call attack the expect runway 8 for departure. Southwest 4522, contact Minneapolis Center 134.25.
134.25, 522. Thank you very much. Good night.
Canadian Express 2-Meter Heavy before your departure, and preferably as soon as possible, please squawk 1462.
We'll call for this one, man.
American 3292, just had to maintain 900,000.
900,000, American 3292.
American 3314, send me back with me. American 3314, members.
American 3314 reporting back.
American 3314, clear contact Minneapolis Center 134.25.
3425, 3314.
American 3292, turn right 260.
260, American 3292.
Edward Center, Southwest 5961, patrol it ready for taxi.
Southwest 5961, runway 8, taxi via Mike. You have way to the DC-10 and Mike.
Taxi runway 8 via Mike, if DC-10 on Mike, Southwest 5961. Xpress, push to rate taxi 0.
KDEN Express 7, runway 8, taxi via Mike.
You might get Xpress 7.
American 3292, 10 miles from Diamond, turn right heading 320, maintain 9,000 till fully established, cleared ILS runway 35 left bridge.
Turn right heading 320. Cleared ILS 35 left of 3rd for American 3292.
American 3292, maintain 9,000 till fully established, cleared ILS runway 35 left bridge.
Maintain 9,000 till established, cleared ILS 35 for American 3292.
GPS 601, Midwest, is to the south, Albuquerque Center is offline, radar activity is terminated, source of edge free frequency is present.
40, Unicom for UPS 601, everything.
Express 1, Supermarket.
Currently Mach decimal 79er for KDEN Express 1.
Delta 213, Supermarket. Express 29er Heavy are now tight, wind 0, correction, wind 110 at 5, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, F19.
South Pacific 961, runway 8, line up away, crossing right turbulence, so following heavy jet.
Runway 8, line up and white, Southwest 5961.
American 3292, wind 110 at 5, runway 35, left up airline.
Clear away at 35 left, American 3292.
Delta 213, Denver Center. American 3292, welcome to Denver, taxi to the ramp via Mike, and we can go either Alpha Sierra or Alpha November to the ramp connector.
Taxi via Mike, they're Alpha November, Alpha Sierra, American 3292. Appreciate the help there.
Good officer. Canadian Express 29er Heavy, walk 1 Charlie for me, please. Canadian Express 29er Heavy, let contact passing through 7,100, climbing rate base federal tree troop.
Alpha Flight Level 330, step 1.
Southwest 5961, expect a minute and a half, we'll get you down. Alright, we'll be right out, thank you.
Center Canadian Express 1 requesting 3 minutes from the flight deck. We'll report back.
Canadian Express 1, Roger. Southwest 5961 on that tight, wind at 110 at 5, runway 8.
RNAV 5, clear for takeoff, runway 8, Southwest 5961.
Canadian Express 7, runway 8, line of the way.
Wait, 8 right, Canadian Express 7.
Southwest 5961, radar contact, passing through 7,100, climb via the SID and comply with the restrictions on the departure. I'll get you higher and unrestricted here short.
Climb via the SID, Southwest 5961, thanks.
Center Canadian Express 1's back on the deck.
Canadian Express 1, roger. Canadian Express 1, 2, mark the logo for me. Southwest 6716, number 7, thank you. Canadian Express 1.
Canadian Express 1's currently a Mach decimal 79er.
Canadian Express 1, roger. Southwest 5961, maintain flight level 370, unrestricted.
I maintain flight level 370, unrestricted, Southwest 5961.
Canadian Express 7, land tight, move 110 at 5, runway 8, for takeoff.
Kelly Lynn's good to go, 8 meters.
Altitude 13, number center.
ZIRKL Xpress 7019 feet.
Canadian Express 7, direct contact passing through 6,400, climbing maintain flight level 350, unrestricted.
350 unrestricted, Xpress 7.
Denver Center, can you specify 5?
Canadian Express 557, Denver Center, plan.
This evening, can you specify 57? Denver, stand seat 48, with information, Juliet, looking for IFR to Kansas City.
Canadian Express 550, Roger. I got an amendment for the routing, to file for the ME5, which is, that's perfect. Can you accept the ZIRKL transition on that? And it's going to be, I'll just send it via text, it's a little easier.
All right, I'll wait for your text.
Canadian Express 557, if you can accept that.
Yeah, actually, no problem. I believe by default, the ME5 is the ZIRKL transition by returning.
Yeah, I still just need it filed correctly, just for ATC purposes, I guess. Canadian Express 557, cleared to Kansas City International Airport, MH5 departure, ZIRKL transition, Papa Whiskey Echo, 11-3 arrival, direct. Maintain, correction, climb unit static, set maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 132.1. And squawk 1465.
Pleasure, we're cleared to Kansas, the ME5 departure, ZIRKL transition, Papa Whiskey Echo, and then Romeo Bravo Alpha. Thereafter, climb via the SID, maintain 10,000, frequency 132.1, squawk 1465, can you specify that 7?
Canadian Express 557, read that correct. Call for taxi. Just caution the Delta MD-82 that pushed off to your left there. He'll be taxiing shortly on Charlie Sierra. And call the taxi for runway 8.
Roger, we'll watch for the traffic, and we'll call the taxi for runway 08. Can you specify that 7?
Good evening, Denver Center United 504, 49 to the east of Oscar Bravo Hotel.
United 504, Denver Center, Roger, welcome. Canadian Express 1, contact Minneapolis Center 134.25.
134.25 for Canadian Express 1, great job.
Thank you, sir.
They call 6782, the man still Alpha 2998.
672.
Minneapolis Center, good evening. Canadian Express 1 with you, flight level 350, Mach decimal 79er.
Canadian Express 1, Minneapolis Center, Roger, hello.
Minneapolis Center, Western 309, flight level 360 for flight level 380.
Westland 9, Minneapolis Center, hello, good evening. 31 Cross Terra, out of below, followable 230, and descending followable 19ers.
Terra 230, and descending 19er for Southwest 341.
Minneapolis Center, good evening, Blues
504 with your passing flight level 351, flight level 04 Minneapolis Center, good evening, I'll have a low altitude 40 and the 70 of the low rack.
Good evening, Delta 3159, quickly flight level 390 en route to Monty.
Delta 159 Minneapolis, well. Minneapolis Center, hello, Southwest 6521 passing 8,700 for 17,000 and direct head. Minneapolis, Endeavor 3420, 15,000. Endeavor 3280, Minneapolis Center, hello, economy team, call level 230, that's going to be your final Kansas City. Number 6521 Minneapolis Center, economy team, level 360, that's going to be your final for now. I maintain level 360, and that'll be our final Southwest. Thanks very much. Delta 4522, contact the City Center 125.72.
What's your 5.72 for Delta 4522? Thank you, Nick. Did not get a duty pass for today?
You might have, hopefully. I'll try.
No, it's okay. Thanks.
32 is safety with you as well at reaching call level 230, maintain 0. Say again, for that sort of 732. That's for Endeavor 3280, Endeavor 3280 for safety into Kansas City, maintain 250 knots, reaching call level 230.
Reaching 230, rather.
Endeavor 3285, cross or below call level 230, and it's maintain call level 190.
Okay, 230, and what was the instruction on 190 for Endeavor 3285?
Endeavor 3285, affirmative, here at call level 230, and then it's going to maintain call level 190.
190, take care, Endeavor 3285.
Kansas City, Canadian South for checking in, flight level 370, Mach 0.70.
KDEN Express 4, Minneapolis Center, correct.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 2516, flight level 350, maintaining best course speed, Mach 0.83.
So, the 2516, Minneapolis Center, roger. Thank you. West point 209, same Mach number. Westwind 209, for Stacy, reduce speed to Mach 0.76 or less if unable to advise.
Mach 0.76 or less, Westwind 209.
Retreat 5504, cross Maori, maintain 16,000, Omaha altimeter 2... Oh, I lost the Omaha altimeter. Stand by just a moment. Blue Street 5504. Blue Street 55... Blue Street 5504, sorry, I cut you up there. Cross Maori at a maintain 16,000, and the Omaha altimeter 3008. Across Maori, I'm 1816,000, Blue Street, 5504. Skywest 3357, contact Kansas City Center 125.72, and maintain best forward speed for me, please.
25.7, best first speed, fairway.
Yeah, 226, request coming to 350 for cruise altitude. United 226, level 310 is your final altitude to Chicago.
Ocean 310. My apologies. United.
Southwest 6521 at level 360, maintain best forward speed for spacing to Kansas City.
At flight level 360, we'll maintain best forward speed for spacing, Southwest 6521.
Number 3280 cross Hildy at level 230, doesn't send us on maintain level 190.
It'll be 230 and then 190 around the river.
Number 3280, contact Kansas City Center 125.72. 125.77. Canadian Express 1, cross Pawnee City VOR, at or below level 230, level 190.
Roger, across the Pawnee City VOR below flight level 230, Canadian Express 1.
And Canadian Express 1, after that, just maintain level 190.
Roger, after that, down to 190, Canadian Express 1.
Southwest 1740, cross Terra, at or below level 230, and just maintain level 190.
Terra below 230, down to, after that, down to 190, Southwest 1740.
Southwest 1681 into transition, maintain 280 knots for spacing.
280 knots, Southwest 1681.
Remember 732 Lima Juliet, maintain 280 knots for spacing.
280, yeah, Juliet.
So with 2516 knots, normal speed for you here in about 2 minutes.
So 2516 record.
Southwest 431, about how much longer until you begin your descent?
We got about 7 miles to top of the sun.
South 431, thanks. In the transition, indicated airspeed, maintain 280 knots of the descent for space in KC.
280 knots under descent for Southwest 431. We can start now if you want.
So it's really great if you can start down for the crossing restriction and in the transition 280 knots, please.
280 knots to the crossing restriction for Southwest 431.
Thank you much. United T26, contact Chicago 135.15.
Straight up at 99226.
681, 280 knots. Thanks for your help. Kansas City Center 125.72.
2572, great controlling. Really good job, Southwest 1681.
Number 732, actually, attention aircraft. Kansas City has requested holds. I will have holds for you in just a moment, and I'll begin with number 732, Lima Juliet. Number 732, Lima Juliet. Maintain follow 230, expect a hold over Kara intersection. I'll have an instruction for you here in just a moment.
You'll maintain 230, expect a hold of Kara.
Delta 2516, resume normal speed, back to no less, however, than 77, please, Mach.
Well, hold down, we're slowed back down to Mach 0.80 for my resolution.
2516, thanks. Canadian Express 1, hold over the Pawnee City DOR on the 115 radio out, right turn, 1 minute legs, and maintain followable 230. If you can, start descending at followable 230 now.
Okay, Roger, we check hold at the Pawnee City VOR, flight level 230, right-hand turns, Canadian Express 1.
In Canadian Express 1, that'll be on the 115 radio outbound from Pawnee City DOR.
Okay, Roger, 115 radio, Canadian Express 1.
Number 732, Lima Juliet, have your holding instructions, advise and ready to copy.
And two of them are, we're ready to copy.
2 Lima Juliet, hold over the Kara intersection on 193 radio outbound, right turn, 1 minute legs. Maintain callable 230. Expect further clearance at 015. Actually, expect further clearance hopefully at the top of the hour. Time now 0147 to blue.
He will hold it here on the 190 radio outbound, right turn, 1 minute legs. 230, expecting for the top of the hour, 200 left.
Southwest 431, I have your holding instructions, advised and ready to count.
Southwest 431, go ahead with the hold.
431, hold over the Kara intersection of the 193 radio outbound, right turn, 1 minute late. Maintain probable 250, expect further clearance at 0205 Zulu, time now 0147 Zulu.
Hold over Kara, flight level 250 on the 193 radio, right turns, 1 minute legs. 431.
Southwest 431, read back correct. Delta 2516, I have holding instructions for you, advised and ready to copy. Delta 2516, hold over the Pawnee City DOR on the 115 radio outbound, right turn, 1 minute legs. Maintain probable 250, expect further clearance, time 0210 Zulu, time now 0148 Zulu.
Alright, we'll hold over Pawnee City VOR, level 250, 115 radio, right turns, 1 minute legs, Delta 2516.
Number 3285, I have holding instructions for you, advised and ready to copy.
Go ahead for number 3285.
Endeavor 3285, hold over the Kara intersection on the 193 radio outbound, right turn, 1 minute legs. Maintain probable 260. Expect further clearance time 0215 Zulu. Time now 0148 Zulu.
Now we're going to hold a Kara, right-hand turn, 12-minute legs at flight level 260, EFT is 2150.
Number 3285, read back correct. Canadian Express 4 to 7 maintain flight level 290. I'll have a holding instruction for you here momentarily.
Flight level 290, and expect the holding instructions. Canadian Express 4.
Southwest 40, I have holding instructions for you. Advise are ready to copy.
Southwest 1740 ready, copy.
1740, it is indeed for you. Hold over the Kara intersection on the 193 radio outbound. Right turn, 1 minute legs. Maintain flight 270. Actually, descend and maintain flight 270. Expect further clearance time 0220. Zulu time now 49er and 3/4. It may be a little bit sooner than that, however.
I think we're clear to Kara, hold 193 radio, right turn 1, descend maintain 270.
Endeavor, I'm sorry, Southwest 1740, that readback is correct. Endeavor 3286, I have holding instructions for you. Advise from ready to copy.
Go ahead for Endeavor 3286.
Endeavor 6, hold over the Kara intersection on the 193 radio outbound. Right turn, 1 minute legs. Expect further clearance time 0220 Zulu. Time now 0150 Zulu.
Okay, clear to Kara, hold 193 radio outbound, right turns 1 minute, 0220, Endeavor 3286.
Remember 732 Lima, Juliet, stand by just a moment, please. I might have you in here in just a moment.
Awesome, thank you.
Southwest 97,
Southwest 957, Minneapolis, Center, Roger. Remember 732 Lima, Juliet, contact Kansas City Center 125.72. He'll have further instructions for you.
2572, Juliet, thanks for the help tonight, we appreciate it, thanks.
You're welcome, good night. Westwind 209, I have holding instructions for you. Advise when ready to copy.
Ready to copy, holding instructions, Westwind 209.
Westwind 2, hold over the Fort Dodge VOR on the 191 radio outbound. Right turn, 1 minute legs, maintain flight level 380. I don't have an expected further time for you here, but it may be up to 1/2 hour. Let me know if you're able to accommodate that 1/2 hour.
Alright, hold on the Fort Dodge VO 191 outbound radio, 1 minute, flight level 380. Yeah, I think I have enough spare fuel for that.
209 sounds good. You're going to be halfway between Minneapolis and Kansas City. Omaha is also another alternative if you'd like that. If you can't stay up for much longer than that, let me know, please.
Okay, I left my question 209.
B504, we're sorry for the delay in the handoff. Contact Omaha approach on 120.1. See you later.
Over 120.1, we'll skip Blue Street 504.
Center Delta 2516.
Delta 2516.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm all the instructions. Was that a 115 radio over Pawnee City inbound or outbound?
Delta 2516, it's going to be a 1 live radio outbound, 115 radio outbound from Pawnee City with right turn, 1 minute late.
That's 2516, right?
KDEN Express 004, pulled over the Pawnee City VOR on the 115 radio outturn, 1 minute legs. I don't have an expected time in the hold at present, however, maintaining flight level 290.
Holding at 155 radio inbound and flight level 290, 1 minute late. Third floor.
And Sanderson, can you say again the EFC for Southwest 431?
Southwest 431, hopefully it's going to be 0252, so about 20 minutes from now. If you're unable to have that EFC, I can divert you to Omaha, and then you can wait there until it opens up. I'll try and get an update here from Kansas City here in just a moment.
Yeah, we'll hold for now, and thanks for the EFC, Southwest 431. Very nice job tonight, man.
Thank you very much, Mike. It's not often that I get to handle traffic at this level, usually during an event. Otherwise, I'm usually handling PMU duties, but this is kind of fun. And everybody, thanks very much for your help this evening. It is greatly appreciated. You are all doing a stellar job. Cannot ask for better piloting. Greatly appreciate you.
Senator, can Express 29 have you with you? 4330.
Canadian Express 29er, Minneapolis, Thunder, good evening. I might have holding instructions for you here in just a moment. Stand by, please, and I'll get back to you.
29 copies.
And just so everybody is aware, as some people have just come online, there is a holding, Kansas City is not accepting any further arrivals from the north at this time, so all aircraft are currently in hold at the moment over the final 6 before the handoff over to the Kansas City airspace. The only other aircraft that I need to get holding instructions to is Delta 3159 and Delta 3159. I'll get that to you here once you're a little bit closer, and we'll keep you high. Probably about flight level 310 for your planning purposes. Southwest 957, on to maintain flight level 370. Sorry for the delay in that.
370, Southwest.
Center Southwest 1740.
Southwest 1740 from Kansas City, be back to you here in just a minute. Just got the word from Kansas City. I can start releasing arrivals here into their airspace in about 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll be staggering those arrivals so you guys that are currently in the hold, probably plan out 1 or 2 minutes and then we'll get you going where you need to go. Delta 3159 to 718, probable 310.
Maintain flight level 310 for Delta 31.
So for Canadian Express 1 and Southwest 431 will be the first 2 out of the chutes of their respective holds, followed by Endeavor 3285 and Delta 2516, and then Southwest 1740 and Canadian Express 004.
Recheck your comments, Canadian Express 1.
Canadian Express 4 to set up maintain audible 270.
270, Canadian Express 1.
Inside our southwest of 961 view, flight level 370.
South 61, Minneapolis Center, Roger, be advised, your default 737. I'm not sure this will work, but I might have to put you in hold over Pawnee City. We'll see how things go once you get a little bit closer to Pawnee City. Kansas City is just in a tizzy at this very moment.
That's understood. We're in a default 737, but we have FMS on board.
Southwest 5961, okay, sounds good. If need be, I'll have open instructions for you here pretty soon.
Minneapolis, Navy Express 007 with you.
007, Minneapolis, Roger.
15115, 11000, 15000.
115, Minneapolis Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 280, and good way to climb up to 28, please. Got a lot of holding south of Omaha right now, it's lower altitude.
280 miles, flight level 5150.
Express 029, the holding instructions as follows. Hold over the Pawnee City DOR on the 115 radial outbound. Right turn, 1 minute legs. I don't have an expected time of the hold at present. The hold at flight level 310.
Roger, we'll hold at Pawnee City, 115 radial, right turn, 1 minute leg, yeah. And we'll hold at 31,000 feet for just 1 minute.
Express 1, read that correct. Delta 3159, I have holding instructions for you. It's going to be in a different DOR than where you're going to at the moment. Advise when ready to copy.
Go ahead, sir. Delta 3159.
3159, proceed Omaha VOR, that's Oscar Victor Romeo. The frequency for that is 116.3. Hold over the Omaha VOR on the 160 radial outbound. Right turn, 1 minute legs. Maintain flight level 310. I do not have an expected time for you at this moment.
That's the Omaha VOR 116.3. Delta 3159.
Delta 3159, I just said to proceed direct to Omaha VOR, hold over Omaha VOR on the 160 radial outbound, right turn, 1 minute legs, maintain flight level 310.
Delta 3159.
Southwest 431, you're first to go in. After Kara, join the remainder of the Robinson 3 arrival, and after Kara, maintain flight level 190.
Okay, we'll join the arrival after Kara, and after Kara we'll descend to flight level 190, thanks, Nick, and Southwest 431.
Southwest 431 actually, and then South 431 actually, no, disregard, that's fine.
Southwest 431, Roger.
KDEN Express 1, I'll have you exit the hold here, hopefully in about 5 minutes or so.
Can you Express 1, Roger?
Southwest 431, base 3, my contact Kansas City Center 125.72. Nicely done, Frank.
2572, same on your end, man. It was really fun. See you later. Southwest 431.
And my Southwest 5961, I have all the instructions for you. Advise when ready to copy.
Southwest 5961 ready to copy.
Southwest 5961, hold it on the city VOR on the 115 radio outbound. Right turn, 1 minute late, and hold it flight level 330, please.
Hold over Pawnee City VOR, flight level 330, 115 radio outbound, and 1 minute right leg for Southwest 5961.
Southwest 5961, read that correct. I don't have an expected further clearance for you here in just a moment. Kansas City is releasing them rather slowly, so we'll try and get you in as soon as humanly possible.
Okay, thank you for all your help, sir.
Everybody in the hold at the moment, you're doing a terrific job. I can't ask for better pilots tonight on the VATSIM network. Thank you for all your help. We'll get you into Kansas City as soon as humanly possible. If you need to divert to Omaha due to fuel constrictions, we can accommodate that immediately if you need it. Just let me know.
Center Logan, Southwest 6521, we had a crash. We're back with you about 41 for Dodge, and we're leveling off at level 360.
Southwest 21, welcome back. I have full instructions for you if you missed all the fun. I'm going to have you hold over to Fort Dodge this evening just for a little bit. I don't know how much you're going to be in between Omaha and Minneapolis City to divert. Let me know when you're ready for those holding instructions.
We wouldn't want to miss all the fun. We're ready to copy those holding instructions. So, 4-1.
Fort 5521, over to the Fort Dodge VOR on the 191 radio outbound, right turn, 1 minute length, maintaining probable 360, and again, I don't have an expected flight time for you at present.
Hold up, Fort Dodge on the 191 on radio, right-hand turns, 1 minute length, maintains level 360, south of 6521, no problem at all.
West Wind 209, I can route you via a different arrival at this time. Let me know if you have the Bremer 5 arrival, Bravo, Quebec, Sierra 5 arrival, and it would be the Lamoni transition. Let us know if you could accommodate that.
Alright, West Wind has a primary 5 on board and can accommodate the what was that transition, the Lamoni?
The Lamoni transition, West Wind 209, that is correct, sir.
That would be fine.
West Wind 209, too much. We'll get you guys going here quickly as humanly possible. West Wind 209, clear the Kansas City Airport. Through this hold in Fort Dodge, proceed direct the Lamoni VOR, join the Bremer 5 arrival. Maintain throttle 380 for now.
Alright, after the Fort Dodge, direct to Lamoni VOR, the Bremer 5 arrival, clear to Kansas City, West Wind 209.
West Wind 209, read that correct. Southwest 5521, plan the same for you as well, sir. However, I'll have that clearance for you after 1 minute, 1 or 2, actually probably one lap around the hold, just for purposes to get everybody over.
Roger, no problem at all. We'll expect a lap or 2 in the hold, and then we will expect a new clearance for the Excellent one. Thank you very much.
B115, contact Kansas City Center, 132.32. Thanks for the quick climb to 28, and traffic is at your 1 o'clock, 4 miles, holding at 27 is an Airbus 319, no factors. See you later.
Anything previously just one more time, I'll hit 115.
15, Shirley, it's Kansas City Center on 132.32, 3232.
I'll love it, the 115 tonight.
Thank you much. Field Southwest 957, pilot discretion, the 19, probable 240. Southwest 1740, I have a new for you. Advise and ready to copy.
Ready, copy.
Southwest 1740, clear the Kansas City Airport via present position. Turn right, next Bremer intersection. That's the Bravo, Quebec, Sierra, and enjoy the Bremer 5 arrival. Maintain probable 270 for now.
Okay, there's Bremer and the Bremer arrival, Southwest 1740.
Southwest 1740, read that correct. Endeavor 3286, you can expect the same. I'll have that for you here in a little bit after your company.
3286. Minneapolis Center, St. Paul 672 with request to step off for about 5 minutes.
St. Paul 672, no greater than 3 minutes if you can do it for me, please, sir. A little bit busy with arrivals into Kansas City. You can expect a holding over the Terra intersection.
Okay, expect holding over 10. We'll be back in 3 for 672.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 1210 with you, 310. Minneapolis Center 1210 310.
Delta 1210, Minneapolis Center, local radar contact, welcome. KDEN Express 1 can get you now Robinson arrival. Turn right, direct Robinson VOR.
Okay, Roger, direct Robertson. We're currently doing 250 knots. Any particular altitude you want us at?
Southwest 1740, this is maintain call level 230, Kansas City Center 125.72.
230, 2572, good night, Southwest 1740.
KDEN Express 1, maintain 280 knots, please, and this maintain level 190.
Okay, 280 knots and down to 190, KDEN Express 1.
Endeavor 3285, I have a route for you into Kansas City, advise ready to copy.
Very good for Endeavor 3285.
Endeavor 3285, clear the Kansas City Airport via present position, direct Bramer intersection at Bravo, Quebec, Sierra, and the Bramer 5 arrival. This ought to maintain followable 230.
Present position to Bramer 5 and down to 230. Direct from this position, Endeavor 3285.
Endeavor 3285, read back correct. Endeavor 3286, I'll have a clearance for you here in just a moment.
3286.
KDEN Express 7, turn left heading 060. You can expect a vector to a different arrival east of the Kansas City Airport. However, I'm going to keep you at a fast speed and descend you here in a little.
Copy, we're going 060 and we'll expect the new arrival. Thanks for sending.
Southwest 6521, clears available, advise ready to copy.
Ready to copy, Southwest 6521.
Southwest 6521 is cleared of the airport after this hold over the Fort Dodge VOR, proceed direct Lamoni VOR, that's Lima, Mike, November. And then the Bramer 5 arrival, for now, maintain call level 360.
Roger, after passing the Fort hold, clear direct Lanai, Lima, Mike, November, to join the Bramer 5, for now, maintain Fort level 360, South 6521.
6521, read back correct. Southwest 957, descend via the Minster arrival for runway 30 left, the Minneapolis altimeter Minneapolis altimeter 2994.
Minneapolis, St. Paul 672 back on frequency.
St. Paul 672, welcome back to the Omaha altimeter 3009er. KDEN Express 1, contact Kansas City Center 125.72.
25.72 for KDEN Express 1. Thanks. Good job.
Delta 20, thank you very much. Delta 2516, your next.
And KC Center, Southwest 1681, we just got a contact me to go to 13537, is that okay with you?
Was that Southwest 431?
Southwest 1681.
Southwest 1681 to April, there's contact of first 135.37, maintain 7,000, let them know exactly.
Dallas 7000, Southwest 1681, thanks.
Center, good evening. Center, good evening. Can you
1740 contact, 1740 contact Kansas City Center 127.47. Southwest 1740 Center 127.47.
Okay, was that for Southwest 1740, 2747?
April, sir, goodbye.
Okay, we'll do that.
Center,
3537 for top 431.
Southwest 431.
Recognize you, King flat level 350.
Center, can you express 1 with you? Flight level 190, direct Robertson on the ME's 5.
Canadian Express 001 Kansas City Center, the 781 Kansas City altimeter 3009.
Check the altimeter 12000, Canadian Express 1.
I haven't already given it to you 135.37 for Kansas approach.
135.37, goodbye.
American 394, 135.37 for Kansas City approach.
35.37.
American 90 Tango, what was our direct cost? American 92 Tango, Kansas City, the 786 C40. 5240, I'm not going to take it. American 461, clear of Jayhawk intersect. Hold us published to maintain possible 20. Correction, flight level 210.
Jayhawk and descend flight level 210, American 461.
On 13136, clear of Jayhawk, hold us published to maintain possible 210.
Kansas City gives a heading of 260 and 21000. We're unable to hold them out SMS today. Sorry about that.
13136, clear of Jayhawk.
Clear direct Jayhawk, 3136. Should we also descend down to 12,000?
No, maintain possible 210.
We're maintaining 210 direct Jayhawk and 3136.
You're Juliet, Critic Kansas City Airport, present position down to Robinson, viewer at Robinson, join the Robinson pre-arrival. November 2 Juliet, clear to get to the airport, present position down to Robinson VOR. At Robinson VOR, join the Robinson pre-arrival, cross Peggy animation 12000. Keep eyes showed on, and Peggy Alpha 300. Southern 92, Kansas City Airport, present position directed, direct Jayhawk, cross Jayhawk at and maintain 11,000, 250 knots on the speed. Kansas City altitude 3009, and this is the number 1 in the Traycon. Okay, everybody keep stepping on each other. It's for Delta 9225. Clear to Kansas City Airport. Present position direct Jayhawk. Cross Jayhawk out of maintain 12000. 250 knots. Kansas City altimeter 3009.
Okay, direct Kansas City, and you have me at 11,000. I'll climb back up to 12,000. Delta 9225. Direct MCI.
No, that's 625. That's not what I gave you. That was Jayhawk. Juliet Hotel Alpha Whiskey 2. Jayhawk join the arrival. Cross Jayhawk to maintain 120,250 knots. Get to the altitude 3009.
Hey, sir, you have me in a hold at Jayhawk at 11,000 for Delta 9225.
9225, I understand that, but I am clearing you out of the hole. Right now, proceed on a Jayhawk. At Jayhawk, join the Jayhawk 6 arrival. Cross Jayhawk at and maintain 11,000 and the Kansas City altitude 300.
Okay, well, Jayhawk on my left, so left turn direct Jayhawk tilt at 9325.
American 461, turn left direct, turn left turn 270.
Left 270, American 461.
151. Yeah, 2450, TSS on problem 340.
I'm trying to remember because I was not blasting the frequency by approach.
And who's called?
American 304.
You're going to be re-vectored back outside the Tracon, and then you're going to be through the Tiger refreshing Jayhawk arrival string again.
Okay, how long you give me back the vector for that?
You need to lift the one to the woman.
Continue Center American 168, flight 130.
American 168, the maintain problem 240.
Center maintain flight 240, American 68.
Spirit Wings 129 here at flight level 350, direct Jayhawk. Spirit Wings 129, stay center, the maintain problem 240. Spirit maintain flight level 240, Wings 129er. The Xpress 001 contact device 135.37, 3537.
Okay, you're gonna have to say that again there. I was a little too fast.
KDEN 001, contact the first 135.37, 3537.
Roger, 3537, KDEN Express 1, thanks.
1581, clear direct Napoleon VOR.
Direct Napoleon VOR, can we get a spell out on that for 1681?
Alpha November X-ray.
1681, thanks.
Center KDEN Express 1 with you, 12000, ME's 5.
Canadian Express 1, Kansas City approach. Is that you?
Affirmative, KDEN Express 1.
Canadian Express 1, clear direct Napoleon and Alpha November X-ray.
Direct Napoleon, Alpha November X-ray, KDEN Express 1.
Southwest 1681, contact approach 120.95.
2095, 1681.
Canadian Express 1, approach 120.95.
12095, KDEN Express 1.
Door, it's Alpha November X-ray.
Clear direct Napoleon, Southwest 1681.
Delta Flight 106, flighting 190.
Heading 190, Delta 106.
Center KDEN Express 1 with you. We're currently direct Napoleon at 12000.
Express 1, roger. America 340, flighting 190.
190, right, 340. And approach, any estimate on the arrival of 1681? We're getting kind of low on fuel. We've been holding for a while, and if we can't get them in the next 20 minutes, we're going to have to divert.
So 1681, not sure quite yet. Probably 10 minutes if you have that much fuel.
Okay, that should be okay, Southwest 1681.
Delta 2106, going to maintain 6,000.
6,000, 210.
Approach Delta 97, just want to make sure you guys were kind of far out there.
And Delta 97, you're supposed to contact us on 123.905, but I'll take you back. Fly in 1040 for resequence. So stay on the 340.
Gotcha, 040 with you, Delta 97.
American 340 is going to maintain 8,000. Envoy 221 is going to maintain 5,000, contact approach 123.905. Delta 2106, expedite your descent and when it's lower, just 210.
Expedite descent, speed 210, Fox 210.
Delta 2106, contact approach 123.95.
2395,
American 340 is going to maintain 7,000.
Maintain 3,000, like 340.
Taylor, 732, Gillette, 1 direct on.
Lima Juliet, roger. Southwest 1681, flying in 0, not 0.
090, Southwest 1681.
American 340, reducing to 210, and next big addition when able.
Well, we can do one or the other. Which one's the right?
Alright, so to maintain 6,000 now, and then reduce to 210.
6,000 is lower, please. That's 3-4.
Delta 16-1, thanks for the help, Sir.
Taking the jerk 2 for 621.
Direct deploying UR, ANX, Alpha number.
Okay, direct deploying, Southwest 1681.
Express 1, clear to Napoleon VOR, hold west of Napoleon on the 090 radial, 1 minute legs, right turn. Maintain 1.
Okay, you got broke off there. I understand you want us to hold at Napoleon. If you just text me that, won't be a problem. Can Express 1.
Air 723 Lima Juliet, the holding instructions advisory staff.
Okay, go for Kilo Juliet.
723 Lima Juliet, cleared to Napoleon VOR, hold west of Napoleon on the 090 radial,
Right turn in 1 minute late.
Okay, hold west of Napoleon VOR 090 radio. Right turn is 1 minute late. 2 late.
Double 61, holding at Napoleon, as ready to tap.
Okay, we're ready to copy. Do you have any estimate on how long that's going to be?
Should be about 5 more minutes.
Okay, we can take that 1681.
So 1601, 32 Napoleon VOR. Hold west of Napoleon, the 0 enters the radial. Right turns 1 minute late. For the clearance time 02460.
Okay, west of Napoleon VOR on the 090 radial. Right turns 1 minute late. Southwest 1681.
American 340, contact approach on 123.905.
123.905, Mercury 42.
Of 987, plotting 090.
090, 987.
Express 1, your readback was correct, and with the double 16 when readback was correct.
Okay, King Express 1, we're going to hold west of Napoleon VOR 090 radial, right-hand turns 1 minute.
Or 723 Lima Juliet, in the whole, it's going to maintain 11,000.
Okay, down 1,000 for 1,000 until we're done.
It's 987, well, probably maintain 7,000.
1,987.
Up 987, plotting 030.
This is 097. Good evening, American. This is Nick with you. Copy 120.
American 3314, Kansas City Bridge. Third direct Napoleon is Alpha November.
Clear the right, Alpha November, back straight.
First off, 95 to speed lives we're written on fuel. Do you think you can get this in about 20 minutes?
So 97 I could try, other than that, I'd probably recommend downtown airport if we can't do that.
Okay, yeah, we'll try holding out for a little longer, 97.
Well, 987, just going to maintain 6,000. I'll be turned back towards the end of the down.
We're down to 6,000, 97.
57, turn left heading 190.
Left 190, go for 987.
Delta 983, speed at 210, and contact approach 123.95. I appreciate your patience, sir.
No problem, thanks for help, mate. Pushing 123.95 and heading 210, Delta 987, good night.
American 3314 is going to maintain 6,000. I'll have holding instructions shortly. American 3314, descend and maintain 6,000. I'll have holding instructions.
Descend and maintain 6,000, right? 3314.
American 3314, I have the holding instructions. You ready to copy?
Ready, copy, 3314.
American 3314, descend and maintain 6,000. Hold at Napoleon on the hold west of Napoleon on the 0900 radial, right turns, 1 minute late. Maintain 6,000.
Roger, 0, right turn, Napoleon now, the hold, 3314.
Express 1, descend and maintain 10,000.
10,000, Canadian Express 1.
American 3314, I have clearance back to the airport, guys, ready to copy. American 3314, clear to Kansas City Airport via flight heading 270, maintain 6,000.
Well, 270, 1,000, 3314.
Southwest 681, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000, 1681, any estimate?
You'll be the next to go.
Thank you.
American 3314, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 3314.
Express 1, descend and maintain 8,000.
8,000, Canadian Express 1.
Number 732, Lima, descend and maintain 9,000.
79, Missouri.
American 3314, contact approach 123.95.
2395, that's your pushing.
Southwest 1681, I have clearance to Kansas City, advise ready copy.
1611, ready, copy.
South 1681, clear to Kansas City Airport via flighting 270, maintain 6000.
Okay, 270, maintain 6000, South 1681.
American 3314, contact approach 123.95. KDEN Express 1 to maintain 7000.
7,000, KDEN Express 1.
Departure, Foxtrot 69, 10,000.
Foxtrot 69, Kansas City departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15 and turn left, direct Iowa.
Left direct to Stoa and up to 1,000, Foxtrot 69.
Double 16, to maintain 5000.
5,000, KDEN Express 1.
Remember, Southwest 1681 to maintain 5000.
Down on 5, 1681.
Was that last call for 5,000 for KDEN Express 1?
KDEN Express 1 is to maintain 5000. For and Southwest 1681 is to maintain 5000. Both of you.
Okay, Roger, just want to make sure.
Remember, 732 Lima Juliet is to maintain 6000.
That is 615 Major, what's an estimate?
1681, for 2 Lima Juliet, you're going to be after the one more guy in the hold, so I would say about 2 to 3 minutes.
Oh, you was over here first, so we'll wait for Kilo to it.
Double 1681, contact approach 123.105.
2395, have a nice night, okay.
KDEN Express City advisor.
Fortress 1209 with you, approaching Brighton on the Boeing 5.
Foxtrot 69, contact Kansas City Center, 125.72. Express 1, Kansas City.
2572.
Express 1, Merritt, Kansas City, advisory to copy.
Go ahead, KDEN Express 1.
Express 1, clear to Kansas City Airport via sliding 270, maintain 5000.
Roger, clear Kansas City Airport, heading 270, maintain 5,000, KDEN Express 1.
Express 1 will be back correct. Plus 1209, Kansas City approach, expect visual approach runway 1 right. International altimeter 300 enter.
300, 1 right, visuals, 120.
Or 2 Lima Juliet, going to maintain 5000.
1 at 5, you'll do it.
cars. 2 Lima Juliet of clearance to Kansas City, advisory stop.
Go for 2 Lima Juliet.
2 Lima Juliet is cleared to Kansas City Airport via flighting 250, maintain 6,000.
250 6,000 for 2 Lima Juliet, clear for Kansas City.
2 Lima Juliet, be back there. Express 1, contact approach 123.05.
123.905 for Canadian Express 1.
Last one.
Roger, traffic is a Boeing 737. Corrections, traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles northbound of Boeing 737, 2,800 over the marker. East for the left side, you're to the right, you have him in sight.
Now, we're having traffic in 5, that is reflecting.
Approach, good evening, Canadian Express 1 with you, heading 270 at 5,000.
Delta 728, International Tower 128.2 today.
3.2, Southwest 778.
American 3034, Special 1 right, contact International Tower 128.2 today.
Division 1 right, over the tower, the nation.
Sterling's 120, turn right, heading 04.
Turn right heading 04, wings 29er.
Sterling 129er, center maintain 2,600 on the turn. The field will be 11 to 12 o'clock and 10 on reported site.
17 maintain 2,000, we'll mark the field in sight, which we do have it in sight right now.
Sterling 129er, roger, that was maintain 2,600, clear visual approach, runway 1 left, traffic is a Airbus A320 over the outer marker, he's for the left.
Wings 129er, alright, so we have this in the traffic site, and we'll descend maintain 2,600 for the runway 1 left.
So the 1681, turn right heading 340, intercept the runway 1 right, localized, we're maintain 3,000.
30 heading down to 3,000, we'll intercept at 1 right, localizer, southwest 621.
Okay, Express Kansas City.
9er. Spirit Wings 129, we cleared for the visual runway 1 left.
Stay affirmative. Spirit Wings 129, so there's a approach runway 1 left.
Clear visual 1 left, Spirit Wings 129er.
Approach, Canadian Express 1 with you, heading 270 at 5,000.
Okay, Express 1, Kansas City approach, Rogers, center maintain 4,000.
4,000, Canadian Express 1.
129, contact International Tower 128.2.
128, just 128, Spirit Wings 129.
I gave you a approach flight at 732 on 5,270.
For 732, Lima Juliet, Kansas City approach, runner.
Good evening, 213, 5.745.
American 461, center maintain 3,000.
You can maintain 3,000, American 461.
Delta 215, Kansas City approach, flight heading 210, center maintain 4,000, vector final approach course.
210 on the heading, under 4,000, 213.
Delta 1681, verify you said you have the field inside.
We got 1 right inside, southwest 681.
Delta 1681, commercial approach runway 1 right, traffic is in Airbus A320 on 3 miles to the left side, you're to the right.
Clear for the visual runway 1 right, southwest 1681.
American 461, turn left in 010.
Alaska 010, American 1.
American 461, sorry, I misspoke, turn left at 030, 33.
030, American 461.
Express 001, reduce speed, maintain 170 knots.
170 knots for Canadian Express 1.
Spirit Wings 129, International Tower 128.2. Southwest 1681, International Tower 16.2.
28 to 1681.
American 461, intercept runway 1 left, localizer.
Intercept 01 left localizer in 461.
American 461, maintain 210 knots or greater.
I maintain 210 knots or greater, American 461.
Canadian Express 001, maintain 190 knots, turn right, heading 330.
190 knots on right hand turn heading 330 Canadian Express 1.
November 2 Lima Juliet. What's your aircraft type?
We're Lima Juliet 45, and Y got changed for 2 minutes.
Okay, there's that 2 Lima Jet, turn right. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Turn right heading 350, maintain 3000, like tunnel approach course, and maintain 210 knots.
210 knots, 350, and heading down to 2000 for 210.
There's a 2 Lima Juliet, 3000. 303000.
Okay, 3000 for 210.
Delta 213, turn left heading 170.
Left turn heading something 70.
Delta 213, 170, Canadian Express, 001, Canadian Express field is 12 o'clock, join the localizer for 1 right, field will be 12 o'clock, and 3 miles for 40 seconds.
Canadian Express 1 has the field.
Express 1, third visual approach runway 1 right, traffic 1737800 over the marker, he's to the left side, you're to the right, third visual approach runway 1 right.
Roger, clear to visual, runway 1 right, Canadian Express 1.
Air 461, International Tower 120.2. Here's your approach at the 345, I'm heading for final. On the entry short, final. Delta 345. Delta 345, Kansas City approach to maintain 5000, flight heading 273. 5270, Delta 345. Delta 213, turn left heading 33, direction, turn left heading 030.
Left turn 03013.
Airbus 120,
Plus 1209, Kansas City approach, Roger, to maintain 4000.
4000 was 120.
Coast Canadian Express 29 heavy width 5000, heading 190, 210 knots.
Canadian Express 29 heavy, Kansas City approach, Roger, maintain 190 knots for now. Break Canadian Express 1, contact International Tower 128.2, make sure you know to the right side.
Roger, over to 128.2, Canadian Express 1.
Plus 120.
Tower, Canadian Express 1 on final for runway 01 right.
Canadian Express 001, International Tower, runway 1 right, clear line, wind 21, correction 2104.
Roger, check the wind, clear to land, runway 01 right, Canadian Express 1.
We're running off 190 we do, as I left 290.
Someone's calling in a flight level 290, by calling the wrong controller. Remember 732 Lima Juliet International.
City Tower, American 461, clear runway 01 there.
1000. American 461, contact ground point 65.
Going to wind decimal 65, American 461.
Light slope.
Everything in just 732, so it's number 2 for 1 minute.
There's 732 Lima Juliet International Tower. First figure, 4 miles in trail to 737, runway 1 right, clear landing 2104.
1 right, 7 drive for 2
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Uh, 213, visual me 1 left.
Delta 213 International Tower, go runway 1 left, clear landing 2104.
1 left, good way, my friend. Thank you so much. How are you? I love you so much.
I'm doing good, doing good. Xpress 001, contact ground point 5.
Roger, over to ground on 121.65 for KDEN Express 1, thanks. And Kansas City ground, KDEN Express 1, we're clear of runway 01 right, looking for gate Charlie 4.
Charlie X-ray Alpha 001, international ground. Back to the gate via Echo and Kilo Guy.
Roger, Echo Kilo to the gate KDEN Express 1, thanks. Okay, once we're at the gate, we're going to disconnect from the network and we'll do an instant replay of the landing from the outside, see what that looked like.
City ground, King Air 24, Yankee Golf, ready to taxi, clocking 1134 with Charlie.
Touchdown rate was minus 279 feet per minute. Okay, flight log is sent. We're disconnected from the network. Actually, just for the sake of the replay, we're just going to go ahead and put the strobes and that back on because they don't show up. Alright, so we're back at the gate. Let's get the aircraft ready. Well, that concludes this flight as well as Twitch stream. Thanks for watching, everyone, and blue skies.